Today is Ethan's and my wedding day. Your freeloading is bad enough, but you even dare to take a piece of trash paper and claim to be family. Do you think we're a homeless shelter?
Shameless people. You're dressed like beggars. You smell like trash. Get out of here now. Don't dirty our five-star hotel hall.
Security! Take these two scammers who came out of nowhere and kick them out!
Ethan, I really am your biological mother. Look at your mother. Take a good look at your mother.
We must never let these two cling to Ethan. Stop trying to get close. Let go.
You unreasonable, wicked woman! How dare you hit someone?
So what if I hit her? Take a good look in the mirror. With your pathetic, poor look, how could you have a son like Ethan who's so successful and has a good job? You're really flattering yourself.
Grace, let's go. Since he's been bewitched by that wicked woman and doesn't dare to recognize his own biological parents, then this son is not worth having. He doesn't want to acknowledge us. There are plenty of people who want to be Arthur Sterling's son.
Ethan! Ethan?
Ethan, what are you doing?
Wait!
You two, please stay.
Ethan, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Why are you calling those two back?
Today, whether this is true or not, these two elders came all the way to my wedding, so they are my guests. Please, arrange 2 seats for these 2 elders.
Ah. Oh. Yes, groom. I'll take care of it.
Ethan, are you out of your mind? They came here to ruin the wedding, and you're giving them seats. What about the Davis family's reputation?
Clara? Today is our wedding, a joyous occasion. No matter who they are, since they're here, let's take it as a good sign for good luck. There's no need to make a scene in public like this.
Arthur, did you see that? Our son was raised right. He's not one to look down on the poor and worship the rich, or be vain.
Sir, ma'am, you've come all this way, so have some water first. I'd like to ask you two, where exactly are you from?
We're from Capital City.
Capital City? What capital city? Don't listen to her blowing smoke. We're from a county near Capital City, Oak Creek Village. Just 2 old folks who've spent their whole lives scraping a living from the dirt.
You just said... Where are you from? Lynn County.
Oak Creek Village.
Oak Creek Village? Is it really Oak Creek Village? Could it be that these 2 old people right here are really my...
We absolutely can't let them reunite right here and now. Otherwise, these two will be stuck with us for life. Ethan, stop listening to them making things up. Oak Creek Village or whatever. That middle of nowhere, poor mountain village of yours, other than hillbillies, could it produce a husband like mine, a social elite from Thorn Group? Ethan is where he is today, all because he is successful on his own. What does it have to do with you two scraping a living from the dirt?
Enough!
You dare yell at me?
Clara, listen to me carefully. I, Ethan, also came from the countryside. Back then, if it weren't for the care of the folks, I wouldn't even have made it to the orphanage. So, do you look down on me too?
Ethan, how can you talk to Clara like that? Are you out of your mind today? Why are you always siding with outsiders?
Exactly. Clara is about to become your lawful wife, and now for 2 people who popped out of nowhere. You talk back to your wife? Do you even care about the Davis family?
Fine then, you keep saying that you are Ethan's biological parents, right? Well then, it's only natural for a son to get married. Since you say you are Ethan's biological parents, then on your biological son's wedding day, I wonder if you two have prepared any decent wedding gift.
Right. Don't just claim him as your son with empty words. For marriages in the Davis family, there are rules. If you can't come up with an engagement gift of $100,000 or so and a meeting gift, then shut up and get out now.
A gift? When the son of Arthur Sterling gets married, as his parents, we have naturally prepared a huge wedding gift.
Oh, a big wedding gift? Anyone who doesn't know would think you're like some kind of big shot or a hidden billionaire. Come on, show us then.
Bah! What good stuff could a dirty farmer possibly bring?
This is the gift we brought for our son.
An heirloom pendant? You can get this on Bargain Buy for $2 with free shipping and get a bunch. This is the big wedding gift you talked about? Are you treating us like beggars?
This is nonsense. Bringing a piece of junk to make a fool of yourself. Get out of here now.
This pendant. You? Are you really my biological parents?
Ethan, my son. How could your mother lie to you? We've been searching for you for 20 full years. 20 full years. The one you're wearing around your neck was made by your father at a silver shop 20 years ago. Yes, at a silver shop 20 years ago, where he worked on it for 3 days and nights to make it for you with his own hands. After you went missing, so we could identify you, your father made another one from memory, exactly the same. He kept it with him. Child, you've suffered so much these 20 years.
Mom? Today is your son's wedding day. You should be seated in the seat of honor at the head table. Please, take your seats.
Wait, Ethan, explain yourself. Today is our wedding. You want me to, in front of all these relatives and friends, recognize these two who just showed up as my in-laws? I'm telling you, I can't do that.
Clara, the heirloom pendant is identical. It can't be fake. They must be my biological parents. I found my biological parents. As my wife, you should respect them.
Ethan, you want our Clara to recognize these two as her in-laws. That's not out of the question. However, back then, our family agreed because you were an orphan with no parents and we felt sorry for you. So we didn't ask for any engagement gift. Now that you've found your biological parents, according to current customs regarding the engagement gift, shouldn't you, as the parents, make up for it?
That's right. If you want to be in-laws, you have to show your sincerity as in-laws. A flat price, $80,000. If it's 1 cent less today, the wedding's off.
80,000? Are you crazy?
Dad, Mom.
I mean, it's only $80,000. Arthur, why are you stopping me? It's just $80,000. To our family, what's that amount of money? We earned that in a meeting in just a few minutes. Are you going to just stand by and watch our son get bullied?
Grace, calm down. Even though we've acknowledged Ethan as our son, we haven't seen him in over 20 years. We know nothing about this son of ours, and we don't know his current character and personality, whether he can take on the Sterling Group's multi-billion-dollar responsibility.
Arthur, you mean...
This $80,000 is nothing to us, a drop in the bucket. But now, I want to see between this unprincipled woman and us, which side he will choose. If he compromises to this family for the sake of marriage, then he doesn't deserve my multi-billion-dollar empire. In-laws, to be honest, we're just two unsophisticated country folks. $80,000. My wife and I have spent our whole lives scraping a living from the dirt, so we really can't come up with that much.
Can't come up with it? What are you pretending to be big shots for?
Clara, these are my biological parents. No matter what happens today, I can't just disown them because I can't afford the $80,000 engagement gift, can I? Besides, $80,000 at this time really is too much. Please, for the sake of our 2-year relationship, don't embarrass my parents like this.
Ethan, you misunderstand me. I don't absolutely need that $80,000 engagement gift. I'm thinking about you, thinking about our future. Look at what they're wearing, tattered and torn, and they smell of dirt. You've been an orphan since childhood. When it was just the two of us, it was so easy. No burdens at all. But if you acknowledge them now, and they come into our home, they'll just be 2 burdens. You're still at the Thorn Group on the rise in your career. Buying a car, upgrading to a bigger house, having kids, all of that costs money. Suddenly adding 2 more people with daily expenses who might get hospitalized and need care, won't that seriously lower our quality of life?
Exactly, Ethan. You need to have a conscience. You, a broke orphan with no parents, if it weren't for the Davis family not looking down on you and willing to marry Clara to you, could you be having your wedding in a grand hotel? You marrying our Clara is already the greatest blessing from God to you. Now, you can't rely on your parents paying for the house and car. That's fine. We don't mind, but marriage is practical. You can't just have these 2 people who crawled out of nowhere as your parents move into your new house and then rely on our Clara to work herself to death to support them. Why should she? That's not how it works.
Enough. In short, if you're buying family ties, pay up or get lost. Ethan, don't blame the Davis family for being heartless. It's these two who aren't good enough. The engagement gift for their son's wedding, they can't even come up with it. What right do they have to sit here as in-laws?
Ethan, Mom won't be a burden on you. Mom won't make things hard for you. If it's because of us that you can't get married, it breaks Mom's heart.
Clara, I'll ask you one last time. Everything your parents just said, do you agree with it?
Ethan, my parents' words are my words. I'm telling you to be realistic. Don't pretend you don't understand. This wedding, are you going to go through with it or not? If you are, then make these two people leave right now.
Clara, we met in college, started working, and fell in love. It's been 6 whole years. In these 6 years, I had nothing, but you never looked down on me. I was an orphan with no parents. You stayed with me, watched me step by step get my career on track. I made a name at Thorn Group, this kindness over 6 years. I, Ethan, in this lifetime will never forget.
Glad you know. Ethan, since you know how good I've been to you, then kick those two out of here now.
Oh, no way.
Ethan, what are you doing? You took off my ring. What does that mean? Are you crazy?
But my parents also searched for me for 20 whole years. To find me, they endured all kinds of suffering. If today for this wedding I were to abandon them, then I, Ethan, would be heartless and unfilial, worse than a beast. Clara, our 6-year relationship ends today. Our wedding is completely over now.
Ethan, are you crazy? Are you really crazy? 6 years of our relationship, 6 whole years, and today, for two people you haven't seen in 20 years who came out of nowhere, you actually want to break off our engagement in public? Are you brain dead?
Clara, I'm not crazy. You're the one who changed. The Clara I knew would never treat marriage as a transaction with a price tag, and would never point at the elders and call them filthy beggars. So I'm telling you right now, even if I, Ethan, for the rest of my life don't marry anyone and live as a bachelor forever, I will never, just for the sake of marriage, abandon the ones who gave me life and raised me, my biological parents.
Clara, calm down, okay? You know what kind of person Ethan is better than anyone. Your 6-year relationship from college all the way to today has weathered so many storms to finally reach the point of marriage. It wasn't easy. This matter of the $80,000 engagement gift, can't we sit down and discuss it properly? Talk it out nicely. Why do you have to be so absolute? Why insist on making a public scene and calling off the engagement? What if you regret it later?
What do you know? Easy for you to say. Would you be willing to get married and immediately have 2 burdens hanging over your head? I wouldn't. I, Clara, will never be that sucker.
Clara. They are my biological parents. They are my closest family who gave me life. They are not, as you call them, burdens to measure personal gain.
Arthur, do you see that? Our son has grown up. He understands reason and knows right from wrong. He is a real man, a man of integrity. He didn't let us down.
Good. Very good. It seems my future heir to a billion-dollar empire, when faced with the choice between human nature and personal gain, has completely passed the test.
Ethan, since you're being so ruthless, then there's no wedding today. Then right here, in front of all our relatives and friends, we'll settle every debt one by one.
Damn right. Let's settle it. Ever since you started going out with Clara, you've been mooching off us for 3 full years. For 3 years of food and the rent for staying at our house, I'll cut you a deal. Let's call it $30,000.
Unbelievable.
And today, this 5-star hotel's wedding reception, we had 30 tables, plus venue decoration, the suit, booze, and smokes, and all the other extras. That's $70,000. Adding these together, the total's exactly $100,000.
What?
Oh my god.
Ethan, have you figured out how you're going to pay this back today?
$100,000? Clara, are your parents insane? Are you crazy too? Ever since I started working, every paycheck goes straight to you. How can you say I've been mooching off your family? In these 3 years, The various transfers I made to your WeChat and bank account have long exceeded $30,000. The deposit for today's hotel was also paid by me, and now you want $100,000 from me?
Ethan, you're so clueless about the law. Don't forget, in these 3 years, every single transfer you made to me, even a $1 holiday gift, I had you specify in the memo that it was a voluntary gift. You gave it to me voluntarily. A voluntary gift can't be taken back legally, so it doesn't count toward what you owe today.
You've been setting me up since 3 years ago.
That's called being clever. The ledger is clear now. $100,000. If you can't come up with it today, my dad will call the cops on you immediately. Put you, a social elite, in jail. Give you a criminal record.
You're just a bunch of bloodsuckers who feed on people's flesh and blood.
Ha 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 ha. Ethan, stop acting tough with me. I know you don't have any money on you right now. This $100,000 is enough to ruin you and destroy your future. I'm giving you one last chance. All you need to do is, in front of all the guests here, get on your knees and bow to apologize to me, and then personally throw those two out the door. Then behave yourself and finish the wedding. As for this $100,000, I can let it slide. And you can still be my husband.
Clara, we've been together for 6 years. Today it's finally over. Do you really have to be so harsh? Are you trying to destroy me?
Harsh, Ethan. You left me no choice. You brought this on yourself. Now the choice is right in front of you. It's either these two broke losers or your future and your job. It's all up to you.
Son, don't listen to them. Come on, it's just $1 million. Actually, our family.
Clara, I would never, for my career, abandon my biological parents. That $1 million, I'll pay you back every cent. But could you give me a little more time?
More time? Fine. Considering we once had a relationship, I'll give you a chance today. Get on your knees and bow to me now, and I'll be merciful and give you 1 extra day to pay. The more you bow, the more time I'll give you. Otherwise, you'll rot in jail.
Get up, Ethan. A real man never bows easily. And my son, Arthur Sterling's son, has never lacked gold in his life. It's almost time.
Sterling Group of Capital City wishes young master Ethan a happy wedding. The Sterling Board of Directors welcomes the young master home.
Dad, you...
I am Arthur Sterling of Capital City's Sterling Group, the chairman.
Welcome, Chairman. Welcome back, young master.
The Sterling Group, the one that controls the global economy, the world's richest company.
The groom, Ethan Sterling. He's actually the sole heir of the world's richest man. Oh my God!
The Davis family is digging their own grave. For just a measly $80,000 engagement gift, they kicked out the world's richest man's son right out the door. The bride must be kicking herself now.
Guards! At your command, Chairman. Miss Davis, you just said that my son should pay the Davis family $100,000 in compensation. Is that true?
Yes.
Here's the $100,000. From now on, my son, Ethan Sterling, cuts all ties with the Davis family. We're even, and I suggest, Miss Davis, file for divorce ASAP. Take the money and walk away. Don't drag it out. Otherwise, the Sterling Group's legion of lawyers won't make it easy for you. Ethan, for the past 20 years, I haven't been by your side. I've let you down. From now on, no one will ever hurt you again. 50% of the Sterling Group's shares are your wedding gift from Mom and me. The future multi-billion-dollar empire is yours, son.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you for never giving up on me.
My Ethan, Mom's Ethan, we're finally a family again.
Everyone, today is not the engagement party of the Sterling and Davis families. Today, I, Arthur Sterling, After 20 years of searching for my son, I'm holding a family reunion banquet. Today, the whole city feasts.
Clara, thank you for being with me these past 6 years, but this is where our journey ends. From now on, we're even. Mom, Dad, let's go home.
Ethan, come home with your parents.
Oh my God, Ethan is actually the only son of the richest man in the world, a multi-billion-dollar family. Our Davis family missed out on such a wealthy son-in-law. It's over.
The Davis family is finished.
Impossible. This can't be. Ethan was just a broke orphan. How could he be the son of the richest man? This can't be.
Mom, Dad, what is going on? Is what you just said true? Are we really the richest family in the world? Of course it's fake. Fake.
That $100,000 check is real. Your mom and I sold our 3-room brick house in Oak Creek Village, along with a dozen acres of land behind it, selling everything we had. We barely scraped that together, our entire life savings. Right, honey?
Yes, Ethan. To scrape together that $100,000, your dad and I haven't slept a wink in days. Sold everything we possibly could.
Mom, Dad, for this $100,000, I'll repay you for the rest of my life. It's not just the money. It's for the kindness of searching for me for 20 years. From today on, the 3 of us will never be separated again.
Everyone, thanks for all your hard work today. The $10,000 for the actors' fees and the rental fees for these luxury cars. Last night, I paid every penny of it to your wedding planning company's boss.
Oh, Arthur, you're too kind. We just do what we're paid for. But honestly, your performance on stage just now was spot on. All right, since everything went smoothly, at the next intersection, let Arthur and his family off. We gotta get back to the company and return these rented suits and prop luxury watches.
Okay. Sorry for the trouble. Ethan, that Clara, she's just not right for you. Even though your mom and I just found you, we can't just stand by and watch you walk into a disaster.
That's right, dear. Every parent in the world wants their biological son to marry a cultured and reasonable wife who'll stick with him through thick and thin. If we hadn't exposed her today, you would have suffered so much. With that family.
So, my dream of being a billionaire heir barely lasted 10 minutes and ended just like that.
What? The dream of a multi-billion-dollar family is shattered. Regretting coming back with mom and dad?
Dad, the money dream is shattered. But another dream, the dream of having parents and a home, has just begun. This $100,000 in debt, I'll bear it with you.
Ethan. Don't overthink it. First thing tomorrow, you need to push that woman Clara to get the divorce papers done. Don't drag it out.
Dad, I know. After what happened today, even if I don't bring it up,
Once their family finds out we're fake billionaires.
they'll definitely force me to the divorce registry.
Good, you understand. Just get this divorce done and cut this toxic tie. Ethan, trust Dad. You'll have a good life from now on.
You mean I'll have a good life? The land is gone, the brick house is sold. Aren't you going to be crammed into a 300-square-foot rental with me, eating instant noodles? Dad, the empty promises you're making are bigger than our company bosses.
Arthur, in the car just now, why did you lie to our son like that? Why aren't you telling him our true identity? You still feel like eating fruit. Seeing how disappointed our son looked as his mother, it breaks my heart. Do you know that? Our Sterling Group is wealthier than a nation, but you chose to lie and tell him it was $100,000 from selling the old brick house. What are you trying to achieve?
Grace, you're being foolish. Now is not the time to reveal the truth.
Then when is the time?
First, that woman Clara is greedy, but she's not stupid. If we let Ethan know we're really billionaires, if Ethan shows even the slightest hint, that woman Clara will definitely, like a bloodsucker, cling to him tightly and refuse to divorce him no matter what. We must use this urgent fake billionaire illusion to force her to, as quickly as possible, get the divorce finalized. And completely cut ties with Clara.
True. And the second?
Second, our son grew up in an orphanage, and although he's honest and upright and knows right from wrong, right now, his life experience is far from enough. His judgment of people is far from mature. Our Sterling Group holds trillions in assets, and Ethan is destined to be at the top of the world. By his side, there must never be another Clara. When he has weathered enough trials and, with his own skills and insight, finds a truly worthy and virtuous woman to be our daughter-in-law, only then will he truly inherit the multi-billion-dollar empire.
Got it. When he finds a truly virtuous wife himself, when he has matured through experience, then we'll tell him the truth.
Let's go. Now we just wait.
Leo, give me the inside scoop. Are you sure that the thing at yesterday's wedding, that so-called Sterling Group, was really just a fake put on by Ethan that broke loser?
Babe, use your head, okay? What kind of scale is the Sterling Group? It controls the global economy, a top-tier behemoth. Even our Thorn Group, a company worth tens of billions, normally doesn't even have the right to shine their shoes or even get in touch with them. Not to mention, the chairman of the Sterling Group stays in Capital City all day. How could he come to a place like this and attend a wedding in shabby clothes? Ethan, that guy, clearly paid a wedding planning company to set this up and deliberately put on a show to scare you.
Bah, that damn guy. Yesterday, I almost got completely fooled by Ethan. If his dad hadn't flashed a real check for $100,000, I would have believed his lies.
Clara, you've got some nerve saying that. I chased you for so long, sending bags and flowers every day, but you never agreed. You were dead set on marrying that broke orphan Ethan. So, yesterday you called off the engagement, and first thing this morning, you suddenly want to be with me?
Oh, Leo, wasn't I just confused for a moment and got fooled by Ethan? After that fiasco yesterday, I finally figured it out. You are the only one in the world who truly cares for me.
You are young and rich.
It's only you, Leo. Ethan is just a poor guy.
He isn't even worth your little toe.
At least you know what's good for you. Stick with me, and I'll make sure you live the high life. Clara, look, your ex-husband, the billionaire's son, is coming over.
Clara, yesterday you were still with me at the hotel having our wedding. And this morning, you're already with another man, being all lovey-dovey.
Ethan, don't you dare put on that disgusting victim act. I never knew you were like this. How dare you even mention yesterday's wedding? If it weren't for you hiring a wedding agency to put on a show, using the money your parents got from selling their house to scrape together a $100,000 check to pretend to be the richest man in the world, would I have publicly made such a fool of myself yesterday? You're just a jerk without a car or a house, whose parents are beggars. And you still dared to lie to me forever. Ethan, open your eyes and see clearly. Standing in front of you is a truly young and rich heir to a wealthy family. This is Leo from our Thorn Group, the son of a core executive. Thorn Group is worth tens of billions of dollars. It's a mega conglomerate. Just dropping a few crumbs is enough for a regular employee like you to take hundreds of lifetimes to earn.
You're that guy stuck at the bottom of the company for 3 years who couldn't even afford an engagement gift, Ethan. That show you put on yesterday, the richest man reclaims his throne. Quite a spectacle. Why not keep it up today? Rent a Rolls Royce, now you're on a shared bike.
Leo, right? This is a personal matter between Clara and me. It's not the place for an outsider to butt in here.
Outsider? Ethan, get this straight. My dad's an executive at Thorn Group, and you're just an ant at Thorn Group that can be crushed underfoot anytime. I'm warning you. Be smart. Don't try any tricks. Right now, immediately, go in with Clara. Go. Get the divorce done. If you delay even a second, or dare to mention any division of assets, with one word from my dad this afternoon,
You'll be fired from Thorn Group and packing up to get out. and no one in the industry will dare to hire you.
Hey! You two came just in time. I was so upset yesterday. I didn't even get a chance to tell you on WeChat. You know what? That broke loser Ethan, yesterday, his two beggar parents, actually spent a lot of money hiring a wedding agency to put on a show with actors driving rented Rolls Royces and fooled everyone. Even that check was from his parents selling their 3-room brick house in the country just to scrape it together. You guys showing up is perfect timing, just in time to witness me finally getting rid of that broke loser Ethan and embracing a new life, a beautiful moment.
Babe, back then in college, you were the prettiest girl in the department, and guys with luxury cars were lining up for you. Literally lining up. I mean, for a moment you were blinded by his sweet talk.
Yeah, Leo.
Wait, Clara, I'll go in with you.
Get the divorce papers and tear up that stupid marriage certificate.
From now on, Clara.
You belong to me, Leo. So don't worry. From now on, stick with me, and I'll give you what you've never experienced in a lifetime with that guy.
Absolute bliss, not just mansions and bags on a material level.
Ha!
And tonight, on a physical level, absolute bliss.
Oh, Leo. You are so naughty saying that in front of my bestie. What are you saying? I'm ignoring you now.
Women love bad boys. Ethan, what are you waiting for? Didn't you hear me? Get in there now and sign the divorce papers. And if you waste one more minute of my precious wedding night, I swear you'll never see the sun tomorrow.
Ethan, Clara, the divorce papers for you two have been fully processed. From now on, you're officially divorced and no longer husband and wife.
Great, babe, you're free. Ethan, I really gotta thank you, kid, for making this happen. Don't worry. In a few days, when Clara and I throw our wedding of the century, I'll be generous and give you, ex-hubby, an invitation to come to the wedding banquet. But as for your job at Thorn Group, that lousy job, I thought it over. From now on, Clara will be coming with me to the group every day. If she often sees you, it'll not only ruin Clara's mood, but also make me sick. So, Ethan, you can now pack your bags and get lost. You're fired. This afternoon, you don't need to clock in at the company. Just go be a jobless bum.
Leo, you're awesome. This broke loser belongs on the streets begging.
Okay. Ethan, don't be too upset. Actually, I don't get it either. Why after graduation did Clara turn into such a snob? Back in college, we were all not just classmates, but also old friends for years. Seeing you two end up like this, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But hey, since it's already happened, that toxic tie is cut, and that's that. Didn't you just reunite with your long-lost biological parents after 20 years yesterday? From now on, keep up the good work and live a good life.
Chloe. Thank you. Mom, Dad, I'm home. What did you cook today? I could smell it from down the street.
Ethan, with us you don't have to force a smile. What happened? You're acting weird today.
Dad, Clara and I got the divorce papers. But at the Civil Affairs Bureau entrance, I ran into Clara's new backer. He's from the Thorn Group, the son of a top executive, Leo.
Bah! That gold-digging wicked woman. She sure moved fast. Ethan, he didn't hurt you, did he?
He didn't lay a hand on me, but he used his father's privilege in the group to not only put an industry-wide blacklist on me, but also fire me on the spot. I've worked my tail off for 3 years at this company, and I was about to get a promotion. Now I'm back to square one. Dad, Mom, I really don't know where to go next. I feel pretty lost.
Ethan, stand up straight. It's no big deal. If you're a real man, you have to have the courage to start over. If that so-called thorn group is so blind, then we might as well not go. Take this. This man is the chairman of a large group. Back when he was just a poor kid, he owed me a huge favor. I already gave him a heads up. Tomorrow morning, go straight to work here. He'll arrange the best position for you.
Me? The Bennett Group? Dad, you're not joking, right? Isn't the company on this card the top enterprise of the entire Harbor City? The Bennett Group's assets are way larger than our Thorn Group's by several whole levels. Next to them, Thorn Group is nothing. Dad, this friend you know from your countryside hometown, his power is just terrifying, absolutely insane.
Not bad. Anyway, when it comes to assets and strength, even if he develops for another 100 years, he'll never come close to your old man's little finger.
All right, Dad. This act of yours as the richest man in the world, why are you still so into playing it at home? The fact that we sold the old brick house for $100,000, I've already accepted it. Don't try to fool me again. Let's just eat, okay? Ha 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 ha.
Chairman, there's a young gentleman outside named Ethan. He says he's carrying your exclusive black gold business card and has come for onboarding.
Oh!
You must be Ethan, my boy. We've been waiting for you. Yesterday, Arthur. No, wait, when your father called me, I was up all night and couldn't sleep a wink. Am I seeing things? The chairman's expression is usually only seen when the big shots from Capital City come to inspect, right?
This young man, what kind of immense power does he have?
Mr. Bennett, you're too kind. My dad said that he used to be in the countryside and was an old friend of yours, and that you owed him a favor. So he told me to come today and report to you.
A favor? That's an understatement. If 20 years ago, the richest man in the world, Arthur Sterling, hadn't given him a chance to survive, Robert Bennett would still be begging on the streets today. How dare he act all high and mighty in front of the sole heir of the richest man? Right. Your father and I have been through thick and thin together. Since you're here with me, just treat it as your own home. All right, my boy, I won't treat you poorly. Our group currently has a vacancy for the position of General Manager of Marketing. Annual salary of $500,000 plus stock options and dividends. You can start today. What do you say?
Mr. Bennett, thank you for your kindness, but I'm new here, so I'm not familiar with the group's business at all. If I suddenly take the position of General Manager, it'll be hard to convince everyone.
And it will cause you trouble.
I still want to start from the bottom as a salesman. I'll climb the ladder with real skills.
Good boy. This grounded stubbornness, not blinded by greed. Haha, you're exactly like your father.
Dad, I'm in a great mood today. I waited in line just to get you a cake.
Chloe, can't you see we have guests? This is the company, not home. How many times have I told you, be more professional at work?
Chloe, what are you doing here?
Ethan! Oh my God, it's really you.
Wait, how did you get into my dad's office?
Wow. Chloe actually knows the young master. Look at that. They're pretty close.
But judging by the young master's reaction when he walked in,
That Mr. Sterling is clearly hiding a huge secret. He hasn't revealed his true identity as the world's richest man to him yet. Since Mr. Sterling is setting up a grand test for his son, I absolutely must not mess up the act. Ha ha ha. Oh, what a coincidence. Such a coincidence. I can't believe you two young people already knew each other. Chloe, at home, I never heard you mention having a friend like this.
Chloe, you've been keeping this a secret. Chairman Bennett is your...
Heh heh. Ethan, let me reintroduce you. The imposing figure standing before you, the one who's always in the financial news, that arrogant dad, is none other than my daddy. I keep a low profile at school, so don't blame me for not telling you earlier.
Chloe, stop messing around. Ethan, my boy, today is your first day at Bennett Group. I've known his parents for many years. We've been through thick and thin. Don't be disrespectful in the company. From now on at work, as a senior employee, you should help him out a lot and take good care of Ethan. You hear me?
Don't worry, Mr. Bennett. My dad often mentions you. He has a very capable old friend from afar. Meeting you today, you truly are extraordinary. I'm new here and I'll give it my all. Chloe, I'm looking forward to working with you in the company.
My boy? Unfortunately, a business guest from the Thorn Group has arrived downstairs. He's here to pay a visit. He says he wants to discuss a major contract. I need to go receive him personally. I'll entertain him in the conference room. Chloe, take Ethan now and give him a tour of our group. Let him get familiar with all the departments.
You got it. Dad, go handle your multi-billion-dollar deal. Let's go, Ethan. I'll be your personal tour guide today. I'll show you around Harbor City's most impressive office building.
Put your mind at ease. Today, our Thorn Group and the Bennett Group's resort partnership project is a deal worth billions of dollars. With Clara on board, this contract is absolutely foolproof today. Get ready to sign until your hand cramps. You probably don't know this, but Clara and the Bennett Group's Mr. Bennett's own daughter, Chloe, were, back in college, inseparable best friends. Given this relationship, the Bennett Group will definitely show Clara and our Vance family a great deal of respect.
Very good. The Bennett Group is the top dog of Harbor City, without a doubt. If our Thorn Group can secure this partnership, my standing on the Thorn board will crush the main branch. If we pull this off today, I'll give you full credit.
Yeah, Mr. Vance, rest assured. Chloe, that girl, she's been very naive since college. I know her best. She's had a sheltered upbringing, soft-hearted and easily swayed. At school, she always did what I said. When I see her in a bit, I just need to complain a little, say the Vance family is in trouble, and ask for her help. This major contract, she'll definitely be begging and crying to make her dad sign it. I'm not like that penniless loser, my ex-husband Ethan. All he can do is spend a few bucks to hire actors, to put on a show, and he can't even afford an engagement gift. He's no help to Leo's career or yours, just dead weight.
Good. Great. You've got skills and guts. It seems my son has found in you a truly beautiful and intelligent girlfriend. Now that's a supportive wife worthy of the Vance family. Come on, let's go in. Mr. Bennett, it's such an honor to meet you in person today. It is truly our Thorn Group's great honor. Everyone in Harbor City knows that under Mr. Bennett, the Bennett Group is at its peak. You flatter me, Mr. Vance. We're all familiar faces in Harbor City's business world. No need for such a fuss. Mr. Bennett, honestly, today I brought my son, who's nothing to brag about, and his fiancée, Clara. That Clara, she's really something. She was a top student at school. Plus, she and your daughter Chloe were in college together, and they were inseparable besties. Best friends, through and through.
Yeah, Mr. Bennett, Clara talks about Chloe all the time at home. She says Chloe is so smart and clever. So yeah, today Clara came especially to visit you.
Hello, Mr. Bennett. Chloe was just talking about you the other day. She said you work too hard, as always, and told me to remind you to take care of yourself.
Haha, really? Well, that sweetie Chloe is so thoughtful. Mr. Vance, since our kids have this connection, let's put our cards on the table. Let's talk directly about the resort project.
Right.
Mr. Bennett, here is our Thorn Group's highest level partnership agreement. Please look at the profit split and terms.
Now, about this, Chloe did bring it up at home before, mentioned it briefly. For the kids' sake, most of the terms here, I can agree to them right here today. But the core profit split of this resort must be that our Bennett Group takes 60% and your Thorn Group takes 40%, Mr. Vance. The post-operation costs of my business channel are not low, and plus, our Bennett Group has rules in Harbor City, so we don't just sit down with any random person and do business with them. What do you think, Mr. Vance?
Mr. Bennett is right. The 60-40 split is very reasonable. And partnering with the Bennett Group, it's only fair we take a smaller cut. So I'll sign now.
I gave Ethan a tour of our entire office building, and I'm beat, so do you have any iced watermelon juice? Hey. Uh-oh. We're toast.
Jeez. These clueless people. How do they know Mr. Sterling too? Wait, Yesterday, Mr. Sterling told me over the phone some clueless jerk humiliated Mr. Sterling over an $80,000 engagement gift and even brought in some group executive's son. They ganged up and got Mr. Sterling fired. Could it be the one who really angered Mr. Sterling, that gold digger? Is this Clara in front of me? And this so-called Vance family is that Thorn Group executive who's asking for trouble.
Ethan? You stalker. You useless loser. How could you appear in the Bennett Group's conference room? Did you stalk me all the way here?
Well, Ethan, I just fired you outside the Civil Affairs Bureau at noon today, and you dare to come to the Bennett Group this afternoon to cause a scene? Take a good look in the mirror. This is the top dog of Harbor City, Mr. Bennett's place. You're just a bike-sharing nobody, and you think you can just barge in? Get out of here now.
Clara, Leo, watch your mouth. This is the Bennett Group. I'm here for onboarding. It has nothing to do with you. Please don't flatter yourselves.
Onboarding. Ha ha ha. I'm laughing my head off. Ethan, don't you put on an act in front of me. You think I don't know? You hired actors to put on a show at the wedding yesterday. And the $100,000 your parents scraped together by selling their old house and land all went down the drain, didn't it? Now, you can't even afford an engagement gift. You can't even scrape together $20. How can you possibly get into a top company like the Bennett Group? Don't tell me you're a janitor wiping tables here.
So after all this time, you're that guy who wasted 3 years at the Thorn Group and still got nowhere, Ethan. Seeing is believing. Not only is your work ability poor, but your character is so despicable. How dare you scam people with a fake identity and even harass my son's fiancée? Mr. Bennett, look at this guy. A man full of lies, a bottom feeder blacklisted in the industry, actually sneaked into your group. This is simply the biggest insult to the Thorn Group's golden reputation. As vice chairman of the Thorn Group, I'm here to warn you today. Mr. Bennett, I'll sign this contract right away. But I have one condition: to avoid affecting our two families' future multi-billion-dollar resort partnership, and to avoid ruining the bestie relationship between Clara and Chloe. I demand that you now, immediately, fire this man named Ethan from the Bennett Group, make him pack up and get out, and completely blacklist him throughout Harbor City. What do you say, Mr. Bennett?
Mr. Vance, you sure have a long reach. On Bennett Group's turf, you're openly scolding and bossing around my new employee, and even trying to tell me how to do my job. This is hardly business etiquette, don't you think?
Oh, Mr. Bennett, you've got me all wrong. How could I, Richard Vance, dare to cause a scene on your turf?
Well, it's just that. I got a bit anxious, that's all. I was just thinking of your group's golden reputation. Someone like Ethan, fired from Thorn Group, is a lying, terrible employee.
He is a bad apple that spoils the bunch. I, Richard Vance, am afraid he'll ruin Bennett Group's golden opportunity.
Mr. Vance, I'm suddenly feeling tired. Today's contract seems like we'll sign it another day.
Mr. Bennett, wait. Why'd you suddenly stop signing? Did our Thorn Group screw up? Or is there a misunderstanding? We can work out the split. If you're not happy with 60-40, 70-30, or even 80-20, just name your price. Please, don't say no.
I told you. I'm worn out. Assistant, show them out.
Chloe, please say something, Mr. Bennett.
Haha. My boy, don't let those people ruin your mood. So, the tour with Chloe earlier inside our company, did it go well? You happy with the place?
Something's off. This is way off. By normal logic, I'm just a nobody with no power or influence, a new hire. I even have a blacklist order from my last company. So when the vice chairman of the Thorn Group shows up in person with a multi-billion-dollar contract to pressure them, any normal chairman would definitely fire me on the spot in exchange for commercial benefits, right?
Could it be that my dad
Actually carried so much weight back then? Is the old favor Mr. Bennett and Mr. Vance mentioned really so deep that he would go as far as tearing up a multi-billion-dollar contract on the spot and completely pissing off the entire Thorn Group just to protect a poor kid like me?
Jinx, you're such a failure. A Jinx who only messes things up. I had a multi-billion-dollar deal today that was about to be sealed right then and there. The contract was right under my nose. Why, as soon as that Ethan guy walked in, the deal completely fell through. Huh? You'd better explain yourself today.
Mr. Vance, I really don't know. Ethan is just from the Thorn Group, a bottom feeder. He has no parents. Yesterday his parents came to the wedding, and they were just two people smelling like trash who sold the old house in the country just to scrape together $100,000. Poor old geezers. How could he possibly affect Chairman Bennett's decision?
Shut up. Clara, you keep bragging to me that you and Mr. Bennett's daughter, Chloe, are best friends, lifelong friends. And what happened? Today she didn't even give you a second look. There's definitely something fishy here. When that Ethan guy walked in today, Mr. Bennett's attitude did a complete 180, and he was even willing to offend our Thorn group just to protect him. Ethan, who the hell is he? What's his real background?
Whoever he is, for what happened today, I'm going back and I'll skin him alive. Let's go.
Haha, my boy. Since you insisted on starting from the bottom and not taking the GM position, then I respect your pride and your decision. This is the core project of our group right now, the Coastal City Tourism Development Project. The land procurement and merchant relocation for the first phase involve a massive workload, and you need to go to the very grassroots, negotiating with those small independent businesses one by one. I'm giving you this important task today as your first grassroots task to shine. Are you confident you can do it well?
Mr. Bennett, don't worry. I, Ethan, have been working in the corporate world for 3 years. I'm not afraid of hardship or working on the front lines. I'll give this project my all. I won't let you down. And I won't disappoint my parents either. I'm heading to the site this afternoon to check it out.
Wow. Ethan, you're amazing. Go, go. I know you can do it.
Chloe, now tell Dad the truth honestly. You and Ethan, how far have you two gone?
Dad, why are you being so serious? Ethan and I are just ordinary college classmates. We get along great, just old friends. We just bumped into each other today.
Chloe, listen up. From now on, Dad is giving you a mission that determines the entire Bennett family and the Bennett group's ultimate survival. No matter what it takes, no matter the cost. At work or in life, you must do everything in your power to win Ethan over. You've told me before that you had a crush on him. His marriage just failed. If we can make him the Bennett family's perfect son-in-law, that wouldn't just be your greatest blessing, but a blessing our family has cultivated for generations, a true blessing from above. Do you understand?
Mr. Smith, take a look at this set of blueprint data for the load-bearing walls in Zone B3.
The foundation excavation depth was clearly required to be 21 feet, so why did you stop at only 19 feet? This is the foundation of the core cultural tourism area. It's a full 2 feet short. If it collapses later, who can take the blame?
Ethan, no. Manager Sterling, I'm really sorry about this. This set of data was reviewed a few days ago by people from the Thorn Group, and they said it was good enough. If you hadn't braved the scorching sun and checked every single data point and discovered this fatal...
Mr. Smith, construction quality is the lifeline of the Bennett Group. Notify the construction team to stop immediately and redo the work with my corrected data. Never leave behind any safety hazard, not even the slightest.
Yes. We'll follow Manager Sterling's orders. Listen up, everyone. Stop working on Zone B3 immediately. Follow Manager Sterling's data and redo the foundation.
Hey!
Finally found you. Ethan, are you crazy? It's 97 degrees outside, and you, an office salesman, are actually out in the sun checking data with the workers for a whole day?
Chloe, what are you doing at the construction site? It's dirty and messy here. Don't get your dress dirty.
I brought you some water. Ethan, you know what? Just now, when you were checking the numbers with the foreman, the way you corrected the mistakes was really charming. Actually, it doesn't surprise me at all. You were like that back in school. You were always so hardworking.
When I was in school back then, I was always covered in dust, so it's nothing worth mentioning.
Why not? Back then, the other guys in class were always eating out, staying up all night gaming, but you never joined them. In your 4 years of college, you never even skipped the most boring elective course. Not even once. Every year during final exams, you were always top of the department. You got the highest national scholarship. Back then, so many professors would praise you in class every day.
Chloe, you only see that I got a scholarship and never missed a class, but you don't know the reason behind it. Back then, I was an orphan with no one. When others got out of class, they went on dates or had dinners. I had to immediately catch bus 3 to work part-time at KFC or hand out flyers. If I ever missed a class or didn't get that annual scholarship, my tuition and living expenses for the next semester would have been completely gone. But come to think of it, Chloe, you were the one who was truly low-key in college. Your dad is worth tens of billions of dollars, the top boss of the leading company in Harbor City. Yet you dressed so plain at school and had such a great personality without a hint of that spoiled rich girl attitude.
Chloe, I don't care how you do it, no matter what it takes, you've got to get close to him, bring him back home, and make him the Bennett family's perfect son-in-law.
Ethan, since you think I have a great personality and I'm not that spoiled rich girl type, then do you like a girl like me?
Chloe, I'm sorry. You're amazing. Such a perfect girl. There's not a single man who would say no to you. But I'm really sorry. I just went through a totally ridiculous engagement cancellation yesterday. Right now, my head is a total mess. I really don't have the desire to start a new relationship right away. I just reconnected with my biological parents. For me, they went through so much in the countryside. They even sold their house and land back home for me. Now I just want to focus on my career. I want to make a name for myself, secure a spot at Bennett Group, and make good money to support my parents. Chloe, for your kind gesture, all I can say is sorry today.
All right. You don't have to put on such a guilty face, like you've made a huge mistake. I totally get it. If today you just turned around and acted like nothing happened and started dating me, then that would mean you're a heartless jerk. Since you're so set on building your career, then let's drop it for today. But hey, there's another super important thing. I gotta give you a heads up about this weekend. The head of our college's finance department, Professor Miller, is turning 60.
Professor Miller's birthday is coming up.
Right. Almost all our old classmates who are still in Harbor City will be there to catch up. Professor Miller, back in school, valued you the most. Even though he's retired these past years, when he's at home sipping tea, he still brings you up every day. Says you, Ethan, are the most outstanding student he's ever taught. His proudest student. So, you going this time?
Professor Miller has been a second father to me. In principle, I really should go. But Chloe...
Come on, Ethan. What's there to hesitate about? Let me take a guess. You're not scared of running into your ex-wife Clara and Leo at the banquet, are you?
No way! Clara and I are completely over anyway. Since yesterday at the Civil Affairs Bureau, from the moment we got the divorce certificate, we've been complete strangers. Whether I see her or not doesn't make any difference to me. Professor Miller was incredibly good to me in college. I really should go visit him in person. Wish him a long and happy life. This weekend, I'll be there on time.
Ethan's back. First day today. Reporting to the Bennett Group. How did the ground level scouting go? Give me a rundown of your work.
Dad, that friend of yours, Mr. Bennett, is really something. The moment we met, he insisted on giving me a general manager position with a $500,000 salary, but I turned it down on the spot.
Oh my, you turned down a $500,000 GM position? Are you out of your mind, kid?
Mom, I want to rely on my own abilities to do it for real. Right now, I'm in the core cultural tourism project as a line manager. This afternoon on the site, I alone caught several critical data errors. Even the old foreman was totally impressed by me.
Haha, not seeking fame, down to earth. This guy, Robert Bennett, handled things pretty smoothly. This job assignment is decent. Worth praising.
No. Dad, Mr. Bennett is practically Harbor City's top tycoon who rules the roost. He's worth tens of billions of dollars. You, a country bumpkin? Why do you keep calling him this guy and saying not bad and worth praising? Does he need you to praise him like you're chatting over a cross-sea bridge? You're way too into your role.
Ethan, Mom and Dad won't bug you about the big boss stuff. Mom just remembered something. I remember the Bennett family has a biological daughter named Chloe, right? Come to think of it, she goes to the same university as you two, same major. You're even classmates. You went to the company today. Did you see this little girl?
Yes, I did. She happened to be at the chairman's office today. And she even went out of her way this afternoon to the dusty construction site and brought me iced mineral water.
Oh. Huh. In this hot weather, she went to the construction site just to bring you water. So, Ethan, be honest with Mom and Dad. About this girl from the Bennett family, what's your honest impression? How do you actually feel about her?
Chloe is really great. Even though she's worth tens of billions of dollars, a billionaire's daughter, she never shows off at school. She's always been humble and gentle. Today at the construction site, she didn't act like a spoiled brat at all, but she actually stood by my side. She's a very pure, very principled girl.
Since she's so perfect and she cares so much about you, Ethan. Then in your heart, do you actually like this girl named Chloe?
Clara, you look absolutely stunning today. So classy. That diamond necklace on your neck must be worth at least hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Leo really dotes on you.
It's not just a necklace. You haven't heard? Clara's soon-to-be fiancé Leo is a big shot in Harbor City worth tens of billions of dollars and the biological son of the Thorn Group's vice chairman, a true top-tier young master.
Leo heard a lot about you. Back in school, we knew Clara had high standards. Seeing you two together today, you're a perfect match.
Ha, you flatter me. Since you're all Clara's college classmates, from now on in this little corner of Harbor City, if you ever run into any trouble or need funding for a job, just drop my name.
Ugh, don't even get me started. If I hadn't snapped out of it in time and made a clean break, I almost married Ethan yesterday, that broke loser, I'd be stuck at the bottom with him for life, eating scraps.
With his pathetic poor look, is Ethan worthy of Clara? Exactly. He should take a good look at himself in the mirror. Haha.
Hey everyone, take a look. Who's here? Isn't this our former top genius of the finance department who gets the highest scholarship every year? Our top student, Ethan? Today is Professor Miller's birthday, and you show up dressed like that to cause a scene?
Ethan, you shameless, persistent little pest. You actually have the nerve with that piece of trash paper to come to a luxury hotel to freeload. What? Got divorced at the courthouse yesterday, and now tonight you come to a high-end banquet to mooch and eat leftovers.
Everyone, come take a look. This is the one who hired actors at the wedding, pretended to be the richest man in the world, then had your parents sell the old brick house and lose all their life savings. The fake billionaire, Ethan. This afternoon, you were just fired and blacklisted by the Thorn Group, like a dead dog across the industry, and tonight you're wearing this cheap outfit to make a fool of yourself in public. You're not embarrassed, but I'm ashamed for you.
Are you worthy of stepping through this door?
Oh my god. So, at the wedding, that weirdo who conned his way into marriage was him? That's just despicable. And he acted all high and mighty in school. Bah, turns out he can't even hold down a job and is a jobless bum about to beg on the streets. If I were him, I'd have crawled into a hole long ago. And he still has the nerve to show his face in front of Professor Miller.
Enough already. Are you two ever going to stop? Clara. Today is Professor Miller's 60th birthday party. Have some decency, you two.
Chloe, what's wrong with you today? Since college, haven't we been best friends, closest besties?
Chloe, what's gotten into you today? Why aren't you helping me, your bestie, but instead blindly taking Ethan's side? That broke loser sure knows how to talk. What spell did he put on you?
Clara, my bestie, Chloe Bennett, just can't stand some people who are clearly gold diggers who cheated and moved on seamlessly without a single honest word and still try to shift the blame. The word bestie coming from your mouth makes me sick.
Chloe, forget it. No need to get angry at them. Clara, Leo, however you see me, whatever mud you sling at me, I don't care at all. I came today purely to celebrate Professor Miller's 60th birthday. Thank you, Chloe, for speaking up for me just now.
What's going on? Everyone, aren't we here to have a nice meal? The atmosphere at the head table seems off. Who was just slamming the table? Haha.
Professor, you misheard. We were just talking about something happy and couldn't help clapping. Nothing's wrong. But you, Professor, it's been a few days and you look so radiant, getting younger, more energetic every day. Wishing you an ocean of blessings and a long and healthy life. Ha ha ha.
Still such a sweet talker, kid. Everyone take a look. This is the guy I used to talk about all the time, Ethan. Back in school, he was the top student in the whole department. Not only was he hardworking, but his character was impeccable. Today, he came all this way to celebrate my birthday. That's so thoughtful. Truly. Good. Seeing you kids all doing well after graduation, it warms this old man's heart. Oh, right, Clara. This old man remembers you and Ethan dated for 4 years in college. A while back, I heard you were even planning a wedding. So how's it going? You two still together? When will you let this old man drink to your happiness? Look at my memory. I'm getting old and forgetful, just getting old and useless. Guess I was too forward, an old man like me. Said something I shouldn't have. You young people, don't take it to heart.
Professor, please don't say that. You always talk about us. We're lucky to have you. Today, you're the birthday man. As your student, I'll toast with tea, wishing you good health again and a long life.
That's right. Wishing Professor Miller an ocean of blessings, a long and healthy life. Wishing Professor many happy returns, and many more to come. Let's all raise a glass.
Very good. Everyone, please take your seats. Then everyone, let's begin.
Hold on. Classmates, Professor Miller is hitting the big 60 today. As they say, a feast isn't complete without wine. For such a happy occasion, if there's no decent premium wine on the table to set it off, doesn't that make us as students look too petty and shabby? Waiter. Go to the wine cellar and bring out the bottle my father stored there. My father, the vice chairman of the Thorn Group, Richard Vance, kept it here. That authentic 1982 Lafite red wine. Go, take it out for me right now. Bring it over.
Oh my God, authentic 1982 Lafite. That bottle at auction easily goes for tens of thousands of dollars, or even over $100,000.
That's Leo for you. He just casually gives away such a national treasure of a wine. Today we are really lucky thanks to Clara and get to enjoy a real treat.
Mr. Vance. No, this is too much. This wine is far too precious. I'm just a retired old man, and I don't deserve such a fine wine. Please take it back.
Professor Miller, you're too kind. You are an elder and an industry legend. This wine suits you perfectly. Please accept it. Professor Miller, please don't stand on ceremony with me. It's just a bottle of wine worth over $100,000. To the Vance family, it's a drop in the bucket. Besides, now Clara is my fiancée, my proper fiancée. Her mentor is naturally also my mentor, so honoring you is only right. Come on, pour the wine, fill Professor Miller's glass, and for all the distinguished classmates, fill their glasses too. Hey, you listen to me, got it? When you pour the wine, don't you dare give any to that jobless bum, Ethan, in cheap clothes. Don't pour him any. Not a drop. Fired scum from the bottom of society like him in this life doesn't even have the right to smell a 1982 Lafite. Let him watch me enjoy it.
Leo, watch your mouth. Today, everyone is here to celebrate Professor Miller's birthday. Why are you putting on airs? Classifying people? What gives you the right to stop the waiter from pouring wine for Ethan?
Miss Bennett, I'm doing this for his own good. This authentic 1982 Lafite, one sip is thousands of dollars. Like Ethan, a jobless loser who was fired this afternoon, who is flat broke and can't even scrape together $20. If this wine goes into his stomach, it's a waste, pure waste. He's meant to drink beer his whole life. He doesn't deserve such expensive top-tier red wine.
Ha ha ha, exactly. Chloe, Leo is absolutely right.
Waiter, go to your hotel's top wine cellar immediately, find the same vintage, and open another bottle of 1982 Lafite for me. Today this wine is on me. Just pour it for Ethan alone. I'd like to see who dares say he's not worthy.
Chloe, put your card away.
Ethan, you.
Chloe, put your card away.
Ethan, you.
There's really no need to satisfy some momentary loyalty and feed the egos of those petty people. It's a total waste of money. Besides, to those who even use their status as an executive son as something to boast about, like frogs at the bottom of a well, a wine worth over $100,000 is already the ceiling of their lives. But in my opinion, it's just horse piss. I really couldn't care less.
Ha 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 ha, horse piss. Ethan, you sure know how to save face, don't you? Classmates, you have no idea. I used to be with this guy.
For 6 whole years, every time he took me out to eat.
We drank fake red wine from street stalls costing $2 or $3 a bottle, basically watered down horse piss. What does he know about wine tasting? Leo's right. Even if today you place the finest nectar from heaven or the world's most premium wines in front of him, this guy still wouldn't know how to appreciate them. He was born with that fate.
Excuse me, which one is the great Ethan Sterling? Mr. Sterling?
I'm Ethan. What's the matter?
Mr. Sterling, this is a direct order just issued by the highest board of directors of the Grand Pinnacle Hotel. This is specially prepared for you, a top-tier vintage freshly brought from a French winery's core cellar, rushed here by private jet. There are only 3 bottles left in the world of this king of top-tier Conti, Romanée Conti. Ha ha ha. Romanée Conti. How is that possible? Absolutely impossible. A wine of this level isn't something you can drink just because you have some money. Even Harbor City's top tycoons, the heads of wealthy families, have to reserve a full year in advance at a French winery, begging for an appointment, and still have to beg for their approval. You're just a guy who got fired from the Thorn Group this afternoon, a broke loser. So how could you get the Grand Pinnacle Hotel's board to have it flown in by private jet just for you?
Waiter. Are you sure this priceless bottle of Romanée Conti is really personally for me, Ethan Sterling? Your board didn't make a mistake and send it to the wrong person, did they?
Mr. Sterling, our hotel's board, even if they had the nerve, would never dare to get your name wrong. This bottle is 100% yours alone.
Good. In that case, then I need you to open this bottle right here, right now. Oh, and when you're pouring it, fill my mentor, Professor Miller's glass. Fill Chloe's, and fill all my fellow classmates' glasses right to the brim, too. Let everyone have a taste. But, as for these 2 individuals, Leo and Clara, they don't get a single drop. Thanks. You know, good wine shouldn't go to waste. Some people think even swill worth over $100,000 is the highlight of their lives. This $1 million wine going into their stomachs would be a total waste. Heck, they don't deserve it.
Ethan, you've gone too far.
Ha 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 ha. That smells amazing. I was right next door, having dinner with an important guest from Capital City. I could smell it from a mile away, the incredible wine aroma. I asked around and found out someone at Professor Miller's birthday party had opened a Romanée Conti.
Mr. Thorne, what are you doing here? I'm Leo. My father is Richard Vance, and this is my fiancée, Clara. He sends his regards to you, Mr. Thorne.
Ha 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 ha. Oh. So you're Vance's son. Good, good. That's respectful. Young man, I'm the chairman of the Thorn Group, Drake Thorne. I'm here today entertaining a client worth trillions from Capital City, and I urgently need a bottle of impressive wine that can wow the room. I can see you're dressed simply, so this bottle of Conti would be wasted on you. So, name your price. Today, let me have this bottle as a favor. The Thorn Group will owe you a great debt. How about it?
Sorry. Today is my mentor, Professor Miller's 60th birthday. I opened this bottle of wine for my mentor and my classmates. It's not for sale. If you want to drink it, Mr. Thorne, go buy it from a French winery yourself. Here. I'm not selling it.
How dare you? Punk, what did you just say? I dare you to say that to my face again. You ungrateful brat. In this Harbor City, no one has ever dared to refuse me, Drake Thorne. In Harbor City, no one has dared to reject me, Drake Thorne.
Ethan. Are you crazy? This is Mr. Thorne of the Thorn Group. With one word, he can make you disappear in Harbor City. He is someone with immense power. We're not drinking this wine anymore. Not a single drop. Hurry up and offer it to Mr. Thorne with both hands.
Yes, yes, yes. Ethan, don't be ungrateful. It's just a cheap bottle of red wine. What's face worth? Just give it to Mr. Thorne. Don't drag us all into this. You're ruining Professor Miller's birthday banquet.
See? Now you're in trouble.
Serves you right.
Mr. Thorne, I've already made myself very clear. This bottle of top-tier Conti. Although even now, I still don't know who exactly used a private jet to fly it in just for me. But one thing I'm sure of. That friend who sent the wine went to great lengths and certainly doesn't want me to treat his kind gesture like garbage and casually give it away to some bullies who are uneducated so-called big bosses.
Good. What a sharp-tongued punk. You've got guts. In Harbor City, it's been many years since anyone dared to speak to me like that. Get him, break this kid's hands, and press that ugly face hard against the mahogany table.
Drake Thorne! Do you have no respect for the law? In broad daylight, in front of everyone, you dared to abduct a woman, committing violence openly?
The absolute rule? Old man, don't you talk to me about the absolute rule. Go ask around. In the Ocean City business world, my word is the law. I, Drake Thorne, am the absolute rule. Hold him down.
You've got a big mouth, Mr. Thorne, and throwing your weight around, huh? Drake Thorne. I figured as much back at the office today. Not only do you have a big mouth, but that arrogant mouth of yours stinks so bad that people get disgusted from blocks away. What? Do you really dare to touch a single hair of my Bennett Group people at the Grand Pinnacle Hotel today?
Robert Bennett. Others fear you, the boss of Harbor City. But my Thorn Group isn't scared of you. I'm getting that bottle of wine today, no matter what. So stay out of my way.
Ha ha ha. Drake Thorne. You're digging your own grave and you don't even know it. Do you think I came here today just to argue with you over that bottle of wine? Do you think that I, Robert Bennett, am the biggest shot you'll ever meet in your entire life? Drake Thorne. Open your eyes and see clearly. The real star of today's show is not me, Robert Bennett.
Dad, Mom? You two? Why the hell are you dressed like that? Weren't you home waiting for me to come home for dinner?
Ha ha ha, Ethan. You just won't give up till you see the coffin, huh? Don't let them fool you, folks. These two old geezers, just yesterday at my wedding, hired actors to scam people, and today they dare to wear fake designer clothes to Professor Miller's birthday banquet and keep up their act. Don't you have any shame?
You ignorant fool. Publicly humiliating the man in charge? Guards! Slap her.
Old man, who the hell are you? In my territory, laying a hand on my people, do you think the Thorn Group is nothing?
Mr. Sterling, please calm down. These blind fools, street thugs and scumbags, how dare they dirty your and your wife's hands? This suicidal fool, let me deal with him for you.
Mr. Bennett, you're crazy. You actually slapped me for this old man?
Outrageous! Absolutely outrageous! Who the hell has the guts to cause trouble in my Grand Pinnacle Hotel and even hit someone? Chairman of the Sterling Group. The richest man in the world, Mr. Sterling. Oh my god, I went to Capital City for the Global Business Summit, and from the most exclusive VIP seats, caught a distant glimpse of you, sir. Mr. Sterling, your visit today really honors our humble establishment. It's a blessing from above. For today's birthday banquet, you and your honored guests can eat and drink as you wish. All the top-tier expenses are on me, my treat.
No need. Your dishes are too fancy and elaborate. I'm not used to them. Ethan, we've shown off enough today. Don't waste time with these flies anymore. Let's go. Let's take my future sweet daughter-in-law, Chloe, and go home together.
So, all along, my dad, who always wears ragged clothes, waves a palm leaf fan at home, and keeps talking about playing the richest man in his plays, is actually the legendary, wealthier than a nation, world-shaking richest man in the world.